Can I ask about Setra's practice in relation to divination? I would try to leave that one out, but sneaky here remembered. Setra doesn't have a divination. The divination we do in the monastery is this, for Setra, is dough balls. We have a bowl, a special bowl that's contained and blessed. And then in that you make dough balls and you write the answers, yes, no, or whatever you have questions to. And it's exactly the same size, and the dough balls are consecrated. Then the lamas will do pujas, etc. for about 3 days, 2 to 3 days, depending on the question, the severity of the situation. And then a highly skilled lama with the monks will go in front and roll. And one of the dough balls will jump out. The dough ball that jumps out, when you open, the answer will be there. That's Setra's divination. Now, regards to divination, there are many types of divination, many types. But you have the dice divination, you have the sword divination. Some protectors do a sword divination, which is, they actually, it's very far like that. They draw a diagram outside of the temple doors, and the protector will actually throw the sword out. I don't know how it goes that far. It goes, and where it lands, you get the answer. They're quite accurate too. Okay, so you have the Zen divination, which is highly skilled lamas will take their Zen, they will fold it a certain direction, and the way it opens up, they will be able to predict the future for you. Certain lamas have a mala divination from their practice. And from the mala divination, from the numbers that they count, from the questions, they can tell you a future. Some lamas use dice divination, shomo divination. So the popular divinations, there are many, but there are two that stand out. One is Benden Lhamo, and one is Manjushri. So Benden Lhamo's divination has 3 dice. 3 dice. The 3 dice of Benden Lhamo's divination, the 3 dice, you have to receive Lama Tsongkhapa initiation, finish the retreat. You have to do Yamataka's initiation, finish the retreat and fire puja. After that, you have to receive Benden Lhamo's initiation and do the retreat and do the fire puja. And Benden Lhamo's retreat is very long, because the mantra is this: is Jorama 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 Chinjikala Chimarama Jitachi Jinjulu Hong Jo Hong 1. Jorama 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 Chinjikala Chimarama Jitachi Jinjulu Hong Jo Hong. You have to do 400,000. Okay, so you can forget about that one. That's right. Jorama Jorama Jorama. You say very nice. Jorama 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 Chinjikala Chimorama Jitachi Jinjulu Hong Jo Hong. That's Benden Lhamo's holy mantra, the female goddess. Jorama 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 Chinjikala Chimorama Jitachi Jinjulu Hong Jo Hong. Very beautiful. The sound Jo is said to please her ears. Why? I don't know. Don't ask me any deeper. I mean, if you say I'm going to give you money, that pleases me. So everybody's got the sound that they like. What? Okay, so she has the divination dice, 3 dice. When it's thrown down and it lands as a total number of 17, it's excellent. When it's thrown down and it is 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, and 15, it is good. If the number lands to be 8 or 18, it is middling to borderline good. If it lands to be 3 or 10, it is medium. If it lands to 14, it is middling towards negative. If it's landing whether 4 or 6, it is bad. If it lands to total number of 12 or 16, it is very bad. Avoid that action. Then you have a mope. Mope is a divination text in which the numbers can be broken down and checked further, meaning is division by family, marriage, livestock, business, spirits, relationship, dharma work, travel, finding something missing, and medical and doctor. It's broken into those different divisions. So once you throw the number down, if you want to look further, you can look into divination texts to recommend what pujas to do or what practice to do to a person. Skilled lamas usually have it memorized, or they pretty know what's going on. Okay? That's why Benden Lhamos in short. If you want to do Manjushri's practice, that's wonderful also. For Manjushri's, it's a single dice. The dice can be made of sandalwood, white or yellow, rosewood, conch shell, or glass. Then it has 6 sides representing Manjushri's mantra, Om Ara Batsa Nadi. You have to receive Manjushri's holy initiation. Keep the commitments, keep the vows, and keep your practice, and do a retreat on Manjushri. Om Ara Batsa Nadi. 700,000 minimum you have to do. Minimum. Okay, it's 100,000 for each mantra. With meditation, 4 sessions a day. After you finish that, then you go to your Lama to ask, can I do it? You see, you have to have your Lama's permission. You don't go and grab a Manjushri initiation from Lama X, then get the initiation from Lama C, and then stick home and get instructions from Lama B, and then you do your practice and you end up on planet A. You don't do that. People here say, oh, if I can get that from the Lama, I'm going to follow him. If not, I'm going to go for another Lama. Oh, I'm going to see which Lama is more powerful. I'm going to see which Lama teaches me more magical things. I'm going to follow the Lama that does what I want, gives me what I like, when I want, as I like. Otherwise, if he doesn't choose me for a special initiation, special practice, or special, I'm not going to follow this Lama. I'm not going to follow. Just when I said that, he left. Isn't that funny? I'm not going to follow this Lama. Very auspicious for him. So what happens is this, is like that, is a lot of people go Lama shopping, and that's quite dangerous, because they take a little here, they take a little here, they take a little here, they take a little, they combine it, in the end, they're nowhere. Confused. Very, very dangerous. So what happens is when we do Manjushri's practice, very strongly, we can do Manjushri's dice. Whatever falls, what sides, again, you have a divination text to check those different sections that I broke down earlier. Example, relationships, health, example, whatever. Okay, that's Manjushri's dice. Then, if you do Setrap's practice very strongly, there is not a specific dice or a specific way of doing divination that I know of or I've seen in a monastery. But what happens is this, is I've heard of people receiving messages by dreams from Setrap very clearly. Very, very clearly. And those are very advanced practitioners. Those are people who are, so don't say, oh, I did Setra Puja, I had a dream, you come back and tell people, you're going to be laughed at. Why are you going to be laughed at? Look at you. Your indulgence is so strong, you think your dream come true. Your dreams are just a dream. So what happens is this, is Setrap can reveal himself by your dreams, by indication. Some monks can use Setrap and do Zen. Some monks can use Setrap and do your mala. So what happens if we do Setrap practice very well, we can use our mala to get an answer. We can use our Zen to get an answer. Zen I don't know about, but you can use your mala. I don't know about means I don't know the technique, but there is that technique. We can use our mala or come in our dreams. And for those who are very strong in Setrap's practice, meaning that you really put your ego down and you've surrendered, if you relax, listen carefully, if you relax and you ask, the first thing that comes to your mind will be the answer. He will indicate in that kind of way also. So sometimes when we ask someone a question, if they just relax and keep quiet and think about Setra, relax, something will pop in their mind. Maybe a picture, a letter, a color, an indication, and then they'll tell you. And usually it's correct. Setrap is very, very good in that. Why? Setrap is well known for helping people who are lost, who are in the distant, who are far away, who have difficulties. He's well known for that. Because although he's very haughty looking, he's very, very compassionate. Very, very compassionate. So what happens is when we do Setrap's practice very well, and we do the retreats, and we do the mantras, and we hold him as our principal protector, he can indicate for us answers that we need at difficult times, either by dream or by instant thought, as I explained when we relax, or by our mala. Or if we are not confident in any of that, we go to our Lama, we ask, and we ask Setra to give an answer through our Lama. So the Lama does divination and lets you know.